Hello. I would like to let some people know that it may be a thing where some people aren't understanding where I'm coming from when I make my messages to, you know, to many. Um, there are many, many Masons out there that probably have no idea what they are a part of, or even if they um, follow the Masonry thing, that they are a part of anything big or extravagant. Um, the thing is there's only a select few of people in the world that have labeled themselves gods and and are taking the power of gods and trying to depopulate. Now, I'm I'm not trying to, turn anybody against anybody. The thing is I'm trying to warn of a potential threat that's heading our way. We all know it's coming. We just don't want to face it. And the thing is if we are willing to look outside ourselves and see what's really going on in the world and notice that some things are becoming a little strange. I mean, think about the fact that um, there are some things going on that um, are not being explained properly. And what I'm trying to do is open your mind to the idea that um, that to research what it is that I'm talking about. Um, I'm not saying that all Freemasons are bad. I'm saying that there are a select few within the government that are controlling or being controlled, and so in a sense, we of America or the world are being controlled, and part of that control is to believe that nothing's wrong and everything is fine. We should go about our daily lives. And I'm sorry, we should start waking up and paying attention to what is really going on. The news is one thing, the things that we see on TV is one thing. The things that I mean, pay attention to this stuff. It's not such the big hoax that everybody wants to make it out to be. There's more going on than meets the eye, and all we have to do is look. The thing is I stumbled upon this information by accident, um, and now I'm feeling that I need to uh, give anyone else that wants to listen and wake up. I'm wanting to give them this information. But the thing is I can't give you all the information because, you know, some are not going to believe what comes from me. So they have to do their research. Now, the whole thing about the research thing is that you have to pay attention to what you're researching. Some of it is, a manifestation of truth, and some of it is actually true. But you have to be aware of what you're researching and why you're researching it, and, try to go through different channels and seeing, compare and contrast, see what seems to mount up to be the truth. Look for the evidence also. I mean, and there is evidences out there. Look at the stuff about, the disposable caskets. I mean, there there are entire like farmland yards and acres of land that's being covered with disposable caskets. Um, and they're meant for us, and they're not meant for like one person. They're meant for uh, multiple people. And I mean, I'm telling you this because you know this isn't something that we can just shy away from and say, oh, this guy's crazy and whatnot. I'm telling you this because it's true. There is something out there that isn't right, and we really need to pay attention to this stuff because it's becoming more and more engulfing in the lies and whatnot. I mean, I was discussing the other day about, the fact that, the world seems to be erasing love, and some people came in response with that, and I was very joyed about the fact um, that people were able to come up to me and say, "Well, I still hug and I still show affection and public displays of affection and and that sort of thing." And that's what we need. We need love. We need united. We need to be united. We need to be together, and we need to hold hands and be strength because you know this is this is a group of people that has control in many different areas of our lives, and we are many, which would give you the idea of why they want to depopulate because um, we are too many. We are way too many. Think about the diseases that the new diseases like the H1N1 virus or the AIDS virus or all these different diseases that just keep popping up everywhere. It isn't because, it was a mix up in a science experiment that went bad. It's because of the fact that you know, it's a depopulation thing, and in order for them to regain control of us, they have to depopulate us. Of course, they also have to make it our choice. And the thing is, if we believe that it is our choice, then we're going to do it. I mean, many people will go around and say, well, nobody can make up my mind for me. Well, I'm here to tell you that your mind has been made for you many, many times. Commercialism does it, TV does it, the news does it. It's all a brainwash. That's all that it is. Um, we, you have to think about it. A lot of people say, well, I worship God and I worship, the Almighty and the one who will protect us and take us away from Lucifer or Satan or whatever you want to call him. Um, well, the truth and the fact of the matter remains is we're all worshiping Lucifer or Satan or whatever you want to call it. We don't realize it because we don't see it. Okay, we're not looking for it. And that's the thing. I'm looking for it, and there are many others who are looking for it, and I'm trying to merge my way out of this idea of worshiping Lucifer and all this, um, you know, without having to think of myself as worshiping Lucifer. I'm doing this for God. I'm doing this for my Creator, the one who created me. And I'm sorry, but a god doesn't create uh, devilism by you know, just by chance and by, the idea that maybe, just maybe, this guy deserves it or whatever. No, we make our choice. Okay, we have free will. Okay, we have the free will, and I'm not sitting here saying that you need to change your free will. I'm sitting here saying use your free will. Use your free will against the devil. Okay. I I'm not completely religious or anything like that. I, I don't believe in religion because religion is just another form of control for me. But I do believe that our God is probably vengeful, but he's also loving. He loves us very much. Otherwise, he wouldn't be there trying to save us. He wouldn't be there trying to put us on the right path. But, believe what you want to believe. I don't care, you know. But the thing is I would like you to try something, and that something is to wake up and realize that there is more going on behind the scenes than we could ever realize. And there are more secrets going on than we can ever realize. Okay? And the thing is, America's on a whole need to know basis. And I've learned many things like how they can, demonize a person on TV. They can make a person look godly on TV. They can put a light behind them, and that's the whole thing. It's the light. What is the light? Is is there a good light and is there a bad light? And the good light is, I talked about this a little while ago. A good, well, let's talk about light of truth and light of deception. Okay, the light of truth is like a flash. Well, both of these are like a flashlight. But when you point a flashlight away from you and you point it at another object, you see that object. If you were in the dark, you would see that object. Okay, you would see what it is. So that in a sense is the truth. You see what's in front of you. You see the truth. Now, if the flashlight was pointed at you and pointed into your eyes, it would blind you. So you can't really see what's going on around you. Now, it's gotten to a point where we've been blinded, but we don't care. And so we're going to just go about our daily lives and live within the materialism that we have been living in, and just not care. And it's becoming more and more a, a point to not care. And the more that we get to that point of not caring, the more we get to that point of losing our feeling of love and connection with others. We need to be connected. We are connected, but we can't be divided against each other. You know, like the whole segregation aspect. You know, we're the reason why we hate the Muslims is because we're told to, not because it was our choice. We were shown something that was so horrible, and we were told that the Muslims did it, and so now we hate them. We hate them because they destroyed thousands and thousands of lives. But even George W. Bush, when asked if, what Al Qaeda had anything to do with um, um, the trade centers being crashed, he, he without question, without thinking about it, he decided to just tell them the truth. He didn't think about it because he has to act incompetent and stupid and whatnot. He's not, but he is, but he's not. The is what we're supposed to see. The not is what he is. Okay? And he looked at the person. He said, no, nothing. Nothing. They had nothing to do with the World Trade Center bombing or crashing or whatever. Um, and, we all know that the World Trade Center was an inside job, but we're not going to pay attention to that because it's just it has nothing to do with us. This is all just a scam, a makeup, a thing of, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. We need to stop this now. It needs to end. Somebody once said, "Where is your anger?" My anger lies here, okay? My anger lies here. It's where everybody is losing the meaning of love. Christmas, even. The idea of Christmas is great, but we're losing that meaning too. Every holiday, everything, we're losing it all. We need to just deal with the idea that we can't do this anymore. It's done, okay? So come on, let's get back together and reunite and become as one again. We are the people. We should be stronger than that. We should wake up. I'm only telling you this because I care about each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. This is a big thing. Okay? And, may God love you as I do, unconditionally.